the boy who hacked NASA and Pentagon. On Sept 22, 2001, a 15-year-old computer hacker caused a 21-day shutdown of NASA computers that support the International Space Platform and invaded a Pentagon weapons computing system to intercept 3,300 emails, steal passwords, and cruise around like an employee. The boy, known on the web as C0MRED, pleaded guilty today to delinquency during a sealed federal case. He became the primary young hacker to be incarcerated for computer crimes, the Department of Justice in Washington said during a summary. He will serve 6 months during a state detention facility. Breaking into someone else's property, whether it's a robbery or a computer intrusion, may be a serious crime, said Attorney General Janet Reno. The prosecution shows that we take computer intrusion seriously and are working with our enforcement agencies to aggressively fight this problem. Chris Ruland, who monitors computer attacks for Internet Security Systems Incorporated in Atlanta, said the weird part of the case was that the boy was caught, not that he got where he did. The boy's identity was withheld because he's a juvenile. Now 16, he admitted accessing 13 computers at the Marshall Space Flight Center in Huntsville, Alabama for 2 days in June 1999 and downloading $1.7 million worth of NASA proprietary software that supports the space station's environment, including temperature and humidity. NASA responded by shutting down the computers for 21 days to see the extent of the attack at a price of $41,000 in contractor labor and replaced equipment. In August and October 1999, C0MRED entered the computer network run by the Defense Threat Reduction Agency, whose mission is to scale back the threat from nuclear, biological, chemical, conventional, and special weapons to the United States. By entering through a router in Dulles, Virginia, and installing a backdoor for access, he intercepted DTRA email, 19 usernames, and passwords of employees, including 10 on military computers. The criminal case and plea bargaining are within the works for about 6 months, said a source conversant in the case. If prosecuted as an adult, he would be charged with wiretapping and computer abuse violations. As a part of his sentence, the boy must write letters of apology to the Secretary of Defense and also the NASA administrator. The charges do not necessarily denote the actual threat to national security, said Russ Cooper of ICSA.net, a Reston, Virginia-based network security provider. He believes the NASA computer shutdown was time spent determining whether the intruder left anything behind that would harm the system. But Cooper also believes that sort of shutdown is more common than federal agencies acknowledge. I would suspect that sort of delay is happening very, very regularly, he said. I would suspect that sort of delay is happening very, very regularly. The case reflects growing technical sophistication among hackers, who found 10 new ways to interrupt into computers in 1996 but now invade at the speed of 100 a month, Ruland said. He rates agency security at a D in terms of faculty grades. This is a great bellwether on the state of security where juveniles can traipse across computer systems with little or no fear of being caught, he said.